Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm going to make a collage. So what is a collage? A collage is a lot of pieces of paper that I'm going to paste down. So the first thing I want to do is kind of give myself a template. And I'm going to draw some random lines using a Sharpie or a marker or a pencil. It really doesn't matter what you use. I wanted you to be able to see it, so I used a Sharpie. And you don't even really have to do this too. I just thought if you liked my template, you could copy it and use it as an idea. Okay, so after breaking up into lots of little shapes, lots of rectangles mostly, maybe a few squares, I'm going to get out my glue stick. I have a few colors that I've chosen, and I'm going to start to paste away. So I chose 4 colors, and my goal is to cover up the blue. So you can choose whatever colors you want, and you can figure out how you want to cover up things. And I'm cutting as I go. I'm pasting it down and then realizing, well, maybe I want it shorter. Whatever you want to do. If you want to pre-cut before you put it down, you can do that. I do that later on in the video. But the first thing what I'm doing is I'm just pasting it down in some random shapes. Basically, the goal for me is to cover up all of the blue paper, and again, you can use any color paper you want. What I'm also trying to do is, after I put down, say, 2 pieces of orange, I'm going to put down 2 pieces of black, and then I'm now doing 2 pieces of yellow. So technically it's like an abstract pattern of trying to balance out my colors as I go, and maybe make a pattern too. If you want to end up making a pattern with your colors, you can. It looks like I kind of started one down below with the orange, black, yellow, and then, whoops, I changed it. Anyway, so do whatever you want, cover this up really carefully, and then after you finish that, what I did was I said, you know, I've done as much as I'd like to do, and I want to cut it and trim it. So I cut it and trim off the edges, and then I start to layer it. So let's go ahead and check that out. Alright, so I trimmed the edges. I made it a little bit smaller so that I could have a nice clean edge. Now I'm going to focus on the inside. So I've covered the blue, which was my goal, and I'm using just the same colors over and over again. Now I'm trying to balance things out to make it look cool. So what do I mean by that? I have a really light color, which is the yellow, and I have my darkest color, which is the black. And I'm layering it and I'm turning it. So layering it means that I'm putting it on top of the other colors. So I'm building it up with different colors. I'm also making my pieces smaller, a lot smaller, and then turning it and just checking things out. I'm also trying to balance color, so if I have some yellow here, I'll put some yellow there and just kind of balance things out. So have fun with this. This should be a fun exercise of using geometric shapes. I'm using diamonds. No, there's no diamonds. I am using some rectangles and squares. You could use diamonds, you could use triangles, you could use circles if you want. I have just chose to keep it kind of simple by using these shapes, and it's a little bit easier for me to cut them out. And I'm taking my time and I'm making sure that I really like it. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Take care.